It's faux champagne Sunday, because technically it ain't champagne, even though it's from France.
It is faux champagne. How's everybody doing out there tonight? Hope you didn't had a great short weekend.
A great short weekend. Aren't they supposed to be long weekends?
Hey, I wish every weekend was a 3-day weekend, but you know how it go. Friday's a work day.
You corporate boys can't have those, 3-day weekends.
So what you got on the plate today?
Rumor has it that my hubby wants to talk about relationships.
Yes, I do. Relationships.
Honey, you can't put the big old thing in front of your face.
It's phallic.
It is very phallic. Oh, ladies, yeah.
First and foremost, want to give a shout out to my peeps.
1313, we've missed you guys.
But we're going to be in there this coming weekend, the 21st.
You heard it on Wine4Lovers TV. He said it out loud that we are showing up.
Because, why?
What if she's not working on Saturday night?
Hey, that's all right. We still up in the easy.
Because one of our favorite sommeliers in the whole world just got a job there. Shout out to Heidi.
That's right.
Way to get a job at an awesome joint. Awesome joint. Good pick, Al. Good pick. We love us some Heidi.
So now we're going to talk about relationships.
Honey, you sound so serious.
I'm not serious about the relationship. Well, I am serious about my relationship. But
you are serious about your relationship?
That's right.
Which relationship is that?
The other one. But really, people, let's wake up from the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs or Cinderella dream world of relationship. Okay, it may be that very rare occurrence that everything you meet the guy that you love, or you meet the girl that you love, and everything is happy ever after.
Ours is happy ever after, baby.
No, it's not. It's been tumultuous over the years.
Tumultuous.
There's been some times
when
I was driving home and I was like, screw Ann. I was like, she can get her shit. Get the fuck out. I'm done with this shit. And then I get up in the house and then I'd be like, I'm sorry, baby. I was tripping. I don't know whatever came over me. But the bottom line is this.
People fight in relationships.
Yes, you have disagreements. You don't agree on everything.
But also, people aren't perfect.
Definitely not perfect. Me? I'm definitely not perfect. Ann might be perfect, but me, I'm not perfect.
Well, I mean, other than I make you mad on occasion, I'm pretty perfect.
No. Don't believe the hype, folks. Don't believe the hype.
But even big things are going to happen in a relationship. We've been together a long time. And you guys get to see the happy, fun part. But that doesn't mean there aren't unhappy and sad parts. Okay? Here's the key, though. We are
committed.
We are committed.
We're going to work it out.
That's right.
We're going to be mad at each other sometimes.
We're not going to trust each other sometimes.
Yes, but we're going to work it out.
But we're also committed to each other. And
whoa.
I made it pop.
You're trying to blow my ear out, man. Good point. I mean, I see people putting up, this person celebrating this long anniversary, this person celebrating this anniversary. My grandfather passed away last July, and him and my grandmother have been married for 72 years.
Okay, do the math.
72. They were 91, 92-ish at the time of his passing. But that's 72 years. And was it all peaches and cream? No. Okay? I remember spending summers with my grandparents and, fighting. I remember they was, arguing and yelling and this and that. But you know what? They was committed to each other. And when my grandfather had his stroke and was incapacitated and paralyzed and everything, and
dang, what happened?
Look at it,
it's exploding, honey.
I reached out to my grandmother and I said, Grandma, if you feel like you need to put Grandpa into a home or you guys need to move into a home or whatever so y'all can be together. And she said, nope. She's like, your grandfather has been a great friend, a great partner throughout the years.
But Earl's putting me in the home when I need diapers.
Oh, yeah, I am going to put Ann in the home when she needs diapers.
He ain't doing it.
My diaper days is over with.
He ain't doing it.
So, the point of it all is Cinderella most likely doesn't exist. Okay.
Happily ever after.
So what you gotta
let me change that. Happily ever after exists, but there's bumps along the way.
Yes, a lot of them. Okay, and you just got to be committed to it. If that's the person that you love, you got to work it out.
That's right.
So, with that note,
tell them what we drinking, baby.
Tonight, we's drinking some Domaine Grasser.
Is that how they say it in France?
I don't know. It's probably better than that. It probably sounds sexier than when they say it in France, but Grasser. Grasser?
Maybe they just say Grasser.
They might. Remember that time we went, they was like...
We're at 1313, because 1313 has a great bubbles bar, by the way.
Yes.
Great bubbles bar.
And they was like, it just so happened we're sitting there and we're drinking.
And they had this new pink bubble
and it was from France. And we're asking the sommelier or whoever was pouring, they're like, how do you say the name of this? And they're like, I don't know, it could be this or it could be that.
No, they were like saying it like you just did, Grasser.
Yeah. And
you know,
so...
whatever the name was.
Just so happened some European folks walked in and they were sitting in there. And so we turned to them and said, well, how do you pronounce this? And they were like, oh, you just say it like this.
You just say Grasser.
Yeah. And I was like...
I mean, it was a different champagne bubbles, but
yes.
It was totally funny. We were laughing our heads off.
So...
anyway.
This one is a Cremant.
Cremant.
And a Cremant is a method.
And what's the method, baby?
The Cremant method.
And what do they do in the Cremant method?
Cremant method.
Earl's like, you're going to call my ass out and let me do homework before.
They do
relationships are not perfect.
She don't love me. Cremant method. So
here we go. Actually, and we got this at Berkeley Bowl in the grocery store.
That's right.
Face. So this is one probably most of you can find, probably imported a bit. Appellation Cremant d'Alice Controle.
This is definitely nice and toasty. With a little fruit in there. That's juicy.
That's juicy. You like things that are juicy, don't you, baby?
Yes. It I'm gonna use this word lightly. It finishes a little dry. Not dry like dry you out, but
it's not like Tattinger champagne dry.
As full and moist it is when you first take it in. It finishes a little less than that, but it's not like you put rubbing alcohol on your tongue and it just dried out. So when we talk dry, like Domaine Carneros, like some of their stuff, but boy.
Domaine Carneros is the U.S. version of Tattinger. Chandon is the U.S. version of Chandon Moët.
Yes.
And Mum U.S. or Mum Napa is the champagne version of GH Mum.
Yes.
So there's U.S. house versions of the French versions right here in the Napa Valley. And those are like the big three from France, Tattinger, Chandon, and Mum. Yeah. And so Tattinger, the French, they have a space here called Domaine Carneros, but Tattinger's still on the label.
Yes.
And they do very, very dry champagne.
We're talking like
dry bubbles.
0.4 residual sugar.
Yeah, that's high for them.
Yeah, their stuff, even the sweet stuff is low compared to most people. So
yeah. So in the world of dry, for some of you this might seem a little drier. Yeah. It's very crisp.
Yes.
But it doesn't dry out your mouth dry.
No, it's got I'm gonna use the term playful. It has a playful, and when I say fruitiness, I don't mean sweet. It has a playful fruit, and then it starts to dry off. So there's a lot of different textures in this sparkling wine. Would definitely recommend it to anyone out there.
Cool. All right. So, love the one you're with.
Yes.
Stop expecting happy ever after.
Even if you
can be happy forever.
Even if you go over the speed bump.
That's right.
Work it out.
Love you, baby.
Peace. Love you.